One of Quanergy's premier technology partners in the physical security industry is Hanwha Vision. Let's check in with Mark Heinztman, National Business Development Manager who oversees technical partnerships and integrations for Hanwha Vision America.
Here at Hanwha Vision, we work in most markets or vertical markets within the physical security industry. So we don't really necessarily work in just one, but we actually work in multiple verticals and pretty consistently throughout most of them. As far as our main core products, Hanwha Vision is a IP camera manufacturer, and that really covers a lot of what our portfolio is, but we also have diversified and expanded our portfolio into things such as video management systems with our WiseNet Wave VMS, as well as we also have a cloud solution called WiseNet Sky that is a cloud-based video management system. And we will continue to expand on the technology and our portfolio, but also here at Hanwha, one of the most important things is interoperability between other systems within the industry. We started working with Quanergy, I think about a year and a half ago. I saw Quanergy as being a very strong solution and very unique in the market using LiDAR. So, the way Quanergy uses LiDAR, it works very well for perimeter detection. And it also works really well for a lot of other use cases. But I think one of the things that drew me to Quanergy was the way that they were using 360 beacons. So the LiDAR is not constrained to a two-dimensional type situation. It's three-dimensional, and it's scanning the entire area, which really, I think, provides kind of a higher level in terms of what it can do as a solution. And so we see perimeter detection as being very, very strong with the use of LiDAR and the ability to detect objects, follow objects from a perimeter standpoint in all weather types. And that's, I think in this industry, that's been something that cameras have always struggled with is in various environments to be able to do it properly. So using LiDAR on perimeter detection works very well, and integrating it with the camera system to do things like slew and queue with PTZs that follow people and identify objects on the perimeter. I also feel that there'll be a lot of newer use cases, and that'll be something we'll see more in the manufacturing side and maybe on the safety side in terms of business intelligence. So I'm really excited at all the new use cases that we'll be using Quanergy for, and just our future with Quanergy in general, and all the end user problems that we can solve. Weather conditions are always an issue with traditional cameras, whether they're optical or thermal. We are only looking at a two-dimensional picture. So that really limits our ability to fully understand where somebody might be within a perimeter. By using LiDAR, not only do we detect these things better in terms of weather conditions, but we actually are much more accurate in terms of having a 360-degree picture and a true understanding of where these objects may be around a facility or perimeter. And what that really does is it reduces false alarms and a lot of the noise that comes with some of these traditional implementations. We know when we get an alarm, it's a true alarm, and we know that from an end user standpoint, they can properly respond to these things when it's really needed, as opposed to getting a lot of false alarms that really creates this situation where maybe their operators don't take it as seriously because they're getting too many false alarms. So I think it just tightens the entire solution up to a point where the workflow works very well, and when we have a situation, we truly understand that we have a situation going on that needs to be addressed properly. We're able to do things like create zones and zones to act upon and maybe alarm on or create events around, which it's extremely compelling. I think that we've only scratched the surface in terms of the way that we can use this technology to really drive ROI for the end users. Quanergy, I'm really excited because we're going to see a lot more use cases, things we haven't even thought about today as the relationship grows, and we're going to be able to really provide end users with solutions that drive ROI and assist end users with getting their jobs done on a daily basis.